listen. Hold on. I'm trying to give a little face.
Period, friend. You put the eyeshadow on. Let me see.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I couldn't fuck with the eyelashes. That was too much. That was too much. But gorgeous. Listen, come on, face. Come on, hair, because you was complaining.
This I told y'all it's a ball in the bed. I hadn't balled my hair. It's balled up in the bed.
Well, welcome to Pop Your Shit.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, okay, so what's amazing to me is that you're famous. I don't give a fuck. I give no fucks about what you say. I went somewhere and somebody said, "Do you know Brit and her books?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." They was like, "Oh, you talk to her?" I know you fucking lied.
And you should have said she just like us, regular.
She is, but they don't know that.
They should. I don't know why.
Well, if they don't interact with you on a day to day, baby, you famous.
I don't think so. But I'm
In
gonna
these
let y'all
book
keep
streets,
saying
you
it.
famous.
I'm not famous. I go
Okay.
I go to that 9 to 5 like everybody.
You might go to that 9 to 5, but let me tell you something. You might get a little something extra on that side. Just a little bit. See, you get more than look. You get a lot more than what some other people say. She said, "What you drinking, cousin?"
A little what this is? Cran lemonade and tequila with a
So
little ginger
I
ale.
decided I'm gonna have some wine, but I poured the whole bottle in here.
Why that cup so big?
Because I didn't want to keep going back. So cheers, baby.
You finna be tipsy.
It's all right. Yes, all right.
Don't
So,
ask me no hard questions.
girl, listen. I got questions. Listen, I wrote them on an envelope.
Now you ain't had that list for Tyler yesterday.
Because you know what? I do have a list for Tylee. And I couldn't find it. So I was waiting. Listen, look, it's an editing question. This is for Tylee.
You had a whole little pamphlet.
I just look. Listen. I lost the list. I couldn't find it, so I was like, let me just try and wing it, like I know what I'm doing, and I didn't. So, ma'am, let's get started.
I'm ready.
Did you think? No, I'm just playing. But for real, seriously, in all seriously, the whiteboard was gonna take off the way that it took off.
No. It was
Is the
random.
whiteboard bigger than the group, or you bigger than the whiteboard?
White. Listen, the people don't even care about me. They care about the whiteboard. They don't care about me. Every time I post a video with the whiteboard not in the video, they be like, "Oh, where's the whiteboard? Where's the pointer?" It's fine. They
Did
don't care.
were people shocked to know that you could draw?
Yes, yes.
Really? But you people real
All they
like
seen was
draw,
the stick figures.
huh?
All they seen was the stick figures, and then I would randomly draw something. You seen that question that man asked me? Who be drawing the stuff on the wall? Like I just hired somebody to come to my house every day to draw that shit on there.
Okay, so the whiteboard. Why you don't have a bra on that stick figure?
Cause she free in her own house. We don't want no bras in the house. She is in here minding her business. That's why.
Do
That's why.
people think that okay, your personality is very? It is what it is. But you be joking a whole lot. Do people know that you joking?
No, you know that.
I'm
No,
not talking about for me because I know
most
you.
people most people think I'm dead serious.
Really?
That's why I've been called a mean girl so many times on here. It's not even funny.
Well, I mean, you've had a few incidents, and first of all, with the roses, ma'am, that is pretty.
Who sent me that funeral bouquet? I don't like that one. That one. Then the ones you, then the ones you take to the funeral. Then another one.
That was cute. But I just don't understand because you be saying I be here for shits and giggles. You say this. It's like people don't believe you. Thank you.
I just be playing. 98% of the time I just be playing. Now sometimes I be serious. But you'll know when I'm serious. I think. I don't know. I don't think they know when I'm serious actually. They think everything I say is me being serious. But I be it's first of all, I'm drawing stick figures with titties on them. Why are you taking me serious in the first place? That's a question people should ask themselves. Why are you
So,
taking me serious?
but the thing is, you be making good damn sense sometimes.
I got a lot of sense now. My delivery might my delivery might just be a little different than others, but I got a lot of damn sense.
Oh, so is it your intention to make people laugh?
I don't know. I don't know. Cause I could just say something regularly and people just be laughing. So, but that's been like that like all my life. Cause I'm just a goofy person. So I don't really think that's not my attention. A lot of the times I be saying stuff and like people will comment and like the stuff they catch on to. That's just something I would have said like any day, but they just think it's so funny. So hey, people need to laugh. Book talk is very uptight. People need to laugh.
Right. So you get me why I be doing the joke of the day.
Yeah, I see why you be doing the joke.
You see why I be doing the joke of the day because it be too
Mhm.
serious. Now the jokes might be suspect, but
The
that
joke
should be funny to me.
you make the joke funny the way you be falling out. You fall out before you can even get the inside good. You be tickled. Yeah.
Listen, it's called timing and delivery. I used to promote comedy. If nobody ever knew that, I used to be a comedy promoter.
You did some everything.
Listen, I've lived a life.
You have lived a life
I have lived a life. I'm a woman of a particular age, and I've enjoyed a lot of my life. So
of a particular. I gotta use that.
I'm a woman of
I'm
a
a woman of
particular
a
age.
particular age.
Do your mama take you seriously when you go to these book events and they be falling all over you? What is the thought behind
So me and my
that?
mama went to Miami. That was both of our ever first book event ever. So she was just as caught off guard. But y'all think I'm funny? But actually, my mama is a clown. That lady don't. She all she do is joke all day. Everything that comes out of my mouth, it might not sound like a joke, but she's funny. Y'all think I'm funny? She's funny. She's funny. But that book event stuff, she was like, yeah, this is my first and my last one. Because my
Why?
mama, she reads, but she don't read physical books. So it was like,
What
okay,
was the point?
yeah, what was the point? Because I'm not here to buy nothing. And then she was just like, girl, then she told me to fix my face like 600 times. Like it's like every time somebody ran up on me, I found my mama somewhere on the side. And she was like, girl, your face, fix it. I don't know, it's a lot. I'm not ready for the end of the month, so I'm nervous.
But why?
It's gonna be like 10,000 more people there than Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I told you I'm gonna be bear sprayed the ass. Back up off me. Fist bumps.
I don't want to choke. I was trying not to
Fist bumps.
choke.
I didn't made so many posts talking about don't hug me, and then there's people commenting talk about well that's just too bad because I want to hug. Well, fuck my boundaries. People don't care.
But you're very clear about your boundaries. Don't, I mean, I think that's rude.
I be trying to be, but then if I don't know, because I wasn't trying to be rude in Miami because I did have instances where I was just like, girl, you see me fucking doing something. I ain't trying to be rude, but you see me doing something, and they're like this close. I couldn't be no author. I'd be canceled for my book even drop good. I don't see how they do it. Mm-mm.
It's called customer service. What did you say? All they wanted is
I
a
work from
help.
home. I ain't got no customer service skills.
You got customer service skills on the phone, just not in person.
Yeah, I ain't talked on the phone for work in like 5 years. That might have went out the window too. Yeah, no. You see how you like? I ain't even say what. I'm serious. But we gonna see. We gonna see. They trying to jump me already for the bookmarks.
Listen, I act like wait one.
Y'all, they came out so nice. Let me show y'all while we on here. So that if y'all like black romance, y'all come get a bookmark. Aren't they cute?
Now what it say?
This will say "Go to hell" on the whiteboard. I can't get the light glaring. Oh, there you go. It ain't got the.
That go to hell.
And then this will say, "I don't give a fuck," and then on the back it say, "I still don't give a fuck."
But people like your brash style of humor. Because it's really brash. It's very, you know.
They like it until I say some shit they don't like. Then it's a problem.
Do your feelings ever be hurt when they be trying to comfort you?
No, because they can't comfort me. Your best bet is to find something to do. Because if I give them the time of day, y'all seen how I rap raving at you. Wrap it up. This is that what you want? I'm petty. So you bother me, I'm going to keep bothering you until I don't feel like bothering you anymore.
Were you always petty?
Yes.
That's a try.
I was born this way.
Because first of all, let me tell you something. She showed us some pictures when she was a young child. She had that same look. Like, what the fuck?
All my life. So I don't know. People don't really try to comfort me. It's just well that one time. But that was so random. Like I ain't never had no real book talk like whatever until that little incident. Oh, then the other lady who, but we not gonna talk about her.
We gonna let her be. So my question: what made you fall in love with reading?
I don't know. I always been a reader. I actually think it was the book fairs. I ain't even gonna hold you. Remember the book fairs back at the school? Yeah. If I wasn't buying no books then. I was buying all like the other stuff, like the like the little cute little pencils and stuff. But then I don't know, Johnny B. Jones, that was my girl. And then I got into a lot of people don't remember the Blue for High series.
The who?
The Blue for High series. That's something you read. Is that middle school? It's like maybe 20 books. And it's like based in school. And I want to say, yeah, that was like middle school. And ever since then, but my mama always been a reader. So I used to be sneaking reading Zane and stuff.
Did she know?
Mm-mm.
She know now.
You know now. She know now. And the stuff we read now, Zane ain't got none of these authors. Listen, these.
Yeah.
My mama knows she done read Product of the Streets.
How do you feel about your mama reading such salacious books?
My mama young. She a young thing. She can read that stuff, child. Keep her youthful. As long as she need to be youthful. Long as she don't get to talking to me about it now. I don't want to. We not. No, you say that to you talk to your friends about that. I don't.
Do she ever try?
No, but the only thing she talk like she's obsessed with Jaquel J. So she seen Jaquel in Miami, and she kept walking past the lady mouthing, "That's my friend," and I'm like, "That lady do not know you. She don't even know me. That lady don't know. Like that's not your friend." And she wanted to keep asking her, talking about where's West Tim Book 3. You gotta wait like everybody else. She think because I'm in this space that I can get her books. No. I gotta wait just like you. I don't know.
But do you feel like she'd be like, my daughter, she is really over here trying to be an influencer. What the hell?
She thinks she's my momager. She keep telling people, she was telling people in Miami that I'm not paying her.
I know you like it.
Yep. Every time it's close to like the 15th, because that's when TikTok pay from the creator fund the 15th of every month. On the 14th, she get the text to me. Am I gonna get my payment? She ain't even did nothing. You ain't did nothing. But she claims she my momager.
But maybe she is willing to get her. You just don't see it yet. Just stop trying to help your mama out.
She not doing. First of all, she's blocked on here.
Brit.
I had to block her early on because she used to be in the comments. Like,
Ooh.
you can't be going back and forth with these people. I had to block her. I keep trying to tell you, y'all think my mouth is bad. It's that one. I had to get her off here. Why not have a TikTok? She gonna get me back. TikTok gonna take my whole page.
Oh Lord. So Miami was your first event,
Mm-hmm.
and your next event is a huge event. So was it? Were you Are you nervous? Are you just nervous
I'm
because
not
of the crowds? Or are
nervous.
you just nervous because it's a big deal?
I'm not necessarily nervous. I'm just. It's more so gonna be like a. I don't know. Do I give shy?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to
I'm saying
think.
that with a straight face.
I'm trying
No.
to think of another word to say it. I'm not shy, but the way people see me, like I'm
You're
cool. Like
reserved.
how we be talking and stuff, like cause we cool or whatever. But like when I get around other people that I don't know, I am very quiet until I have to read the room. So the
I'm
people
gonna
gonna
say
be,
reserved.
yeah, it could be reserved. Cause I don't know. People think I just supposed to walk around telling jokes all fucking day. No, do I like a clown? Like it really be on some say something funny type shit. Like they don't necessarily say that, but they think I walk around saying jokes all day.
Really?
Really?
I be amazed. What do your DMs look like?
That's not even a real place. I don't even want to talk about them DMs. Them people message me the craziest stuff. I done had like a couple of white people like DM me. It was like, come to such and such. I want to meet you. Let's go to a book retreat. You think I'm gonna go to a book retreat with a bunch of white people? That is some get out. I won't make it back to Florida. No. And I love everybody. But I'm not going to no book retreat with a bunch of white people. I'm sorry. It ain't no black person there. Just me.
Not in there.
That's uncomfortable.
Do they think that okay? If the white people in here, do you feel like that's unreasonable? Because to me, I find that to be unreasonable.
It's very unreasonable and it's very weird. And you should feel like that's just like us inviting them to a book event when there's nothing but black people there.
And they try to figure it out.
That's gonna be uncomfortable. And we done seen too many instances where black people go off to these retreats and things and they don't make it back home. And then it's like with strangers, like, no.
Is it because you didn't read too many books, or that's
That too. That too won't get me. I will not be a statistic. You laughing? I'm serious.
I know you are. That's why I'm laughing.
But my DM's crazy though. It go from people telling me how my videos help their mental health. I guess from laughing, I get all type of
But
videos.
that's a badge of
That's a
honor.
good thing. But then you got the videos. I mean, not the videos, but the DMs. The people writing me, giving me whiteboard suggestions. Can you do such and such? No, you fucking do. This is not a democracy. This is a Britocracy. You don't tell me what to do on my whiteboard. You buy your own whiteboard. And you do it.
Do Are people scared to get on the whiteboard? I mean, besides me,
Everybody
and,
said that. I don't even know why. Ain't nobody ever seen me actually put nobody on the whiteboard and I'm talking bad about them, except for that one time.
because I'd be scared to be on the whiteboard.
It's a good thing.
I mean, I don't listen. If I'm on it, I'm on it. But I don't have them issues. But I don't want to be on the whiteboard because if you make it to the whiteboard, like you famous.
Latoya want to be on the whiteboard real bad. I'm gonna have to put her on the whiteboard because she want to be on the whiteboard every time I talk to her. So I'm gonna have to put her on there.
Oh, that is hilarious
I
to
think
me.
she might be the only one I know for a fact. They be like, put me on there. Everybody else be like, I
Do
think it's a good thing.
Have there ever been a request to say, "Hey, Brit, can you come and do this event and bring the whiteboard"?
That's people thought I was gonna have it in Miami. They was like, "Where's the whiteboard?" First of all, it's nailed to my wall. It's nailed to my wall. Where do you think is at? It's at home. The only time I might have a whiteboard at the event is going to be the Gem Awards.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna present the award on the whiteboard when I have to get there to give the award.
Is it gonna be pre-drawn or you gonna draw on the
I don't
spot?
know. They might be a stick figure with some titties. Well, depending on who will win, I don't even know what category we present.
I'm
I'm gonna have to figure
screaming.
that out.
I'm hollering. I'm hollering. Um, Speaking of events, you are nominated, ma'am. Was that a shock?
Yes, 'cause first of all, I didn't even know what that was. You are stop, but I'm serious. I did not know what that was.
What, the
And
Gem Awards? Or you didn't
no,
know?
first I didn't know what the gym. Mind you, I'm new to like I've only been in the book space for
Right.
a year and some change now, a couple of months. It ain't been long. So all these book events, all that stuff is new. I didn't know what none of that stuff was. Like the AAMBC awards, I didn't know what that was. I got nominated for that. The Gym Awards, I didn't know what that was either. So that was a shock. I'm appreciative though. I don't even want to win. I just think it's cool to be nominated.
But if you win, you
Well,
know.
I'm gonna call my granny and tell her I'm Beyonce.
And you want me, listen, you want me not to laugh, but then you gonna call your granny and what?
Tell her I'm Beyonce. She don't know no better. Everybody got a Beyonce of the family. I'm
And you
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah. Now all these accolades are just adding on to my point that I'm Beyonce.
Okay.
I think I'm making valid points here.
I love this for you though. Did you ever think that your videos would take off like they're taking off?
No. Mm-mm. You know what's crazy? It was. I keep trying to tell people, but again, people never want to listen to people that got all the followers, quote unquote, because we don't know nothing. But I keep trying to tell people it was one video. It was a. I think the video's still on my page, but it's way down there. But it was a video, and that was my very first video that went viral, and I think it got like maybe 2 million views the first go round. That was like way before I was in the creator fund, so it's probably like January, early January or February, something like that. I don't know, but it went viral, and then like the whole trajectory of my page changed, like the whole thing. So no, that was like a spur of the moment type thing, because it was a random video before I went to Target. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Child. So, what advice would you give to creatives who want that? I mean, what? I mean, even though you didn't intend for it to go viral, what would you give? What advice would you give to them if this is their career choice?
I was gonna say so crazy. Never mind. Uh, be yourself and have a personality. A lot of people don't have personality, and it don't go nowhere. I keep trying to tell people you have 5 seconds, 5 seconds to have somebody to stop to watch your video. If you're not doing anything entertaining in those 5 seconds, then you can cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like so, people be doing a lot of stuff in the beginning. And I be trying to tell people you even gotta do all that. Like they want to stop. They start the video off, and they be like, "Oh well, don't mind how I look. I just did X, Y, Z. I just took the kids to school. I just went. Girl, don't nobody care about them churn. What book is you finna tell us about? You supposed to be giving a book review. You talk about your kids, unless you're doing that's. I mean, that's your type of content. But if it's not, you talking about stuff that have nothing to do with nothing, and it's very
Up and
that's
down.
swiping. That's what everybody be doing, swiping. You be wondering why ain't nobody watching your videos. It's not entertaining. It's very boring. Especially over here in the book space, everybody doing the same thing. So you gotta, what is something you can do that's gonna make you stand out?
Right.
Because if not, everybody's literally reading the same books, doing the same TBR videos, monthly wrap ups. Like, do something else. Nobody
What
wants
are
to do nothing else.
Okay? But what are your favorite videos that you like to see?
Y'all gonna say shit, none of them. because y'all know I'm anti reading wrap ups, TBR videos. I avoid TikTok. Yesterday I didn't get on TikTok at all because I was avoiding the videos. I hate those videos. I like videos that get to the point, like straight to the point. If you've been saying about the book, start talking about the book, and then that be it. Simple. I don't know. I like people do like crazy stuff. Like I like people like they be doing what's those like the vlogs where they go to the bookstore, they do the little stuff where they be fake picking up the book because you ain't in the back of that book in that video. But I do like those videos. Like stuff like that is entertaining. Like what you be doing on your day to day. I be like to be in people's business. I like them kind of videos because I really don't even care about the book review videos. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Where do you get your recommendations from?
Y'all. Y'all.
No, for real. Like, I mean,
No,
besides,
for real,
like,
y'all.
I mean, who is y'all? Just people on Book Talk, or
No, y'all. They be in that live. I be talking to. You know who be in that live? All y'all. Honestly, but then everybody, because every time you scroll though, you see a new book or it's a new author popping up with something. So, or my what's that little thing on KU, the little recommended section? I get a lot of random books from that area. But honestly, I got so many books to read. I don't need to be reading nothing else that I don't know about.
So I've heard you say that buying books and reading books is two different things.
It is.
Talk about it.
It's two different things.
What's the difference?
I buy more books than I read.
So after you bought these books, they just stay on your shelf.
They go on the shelf. I show y'all a little picture or a little book haul video, and they just go to down on the shelf. They look nice, and I probably won't pick the book up unless it's something I really want to read. Until maybe like one of y'all say something, or I see a video of somebody be talking about the book, and I'll be like, "Oh, I got that book. Let me go read it." I don't know. I didn't have books on my shelf now for like a year and a half, maybe two, and I ain't read them. Still ain't read them. So I don't know.
What do you base books off of when you buy them? Are you buying? Is it because of the cover? Is it because you like the author? What is it?
Number one is the cover. A good cover will get me every time. I don't even care if the book trash. Like the cover will get me. But then like I bought some books just because I bought with the author a lot. Like Denise Essex. Remember she used to be on live a lot, like earlier. And I just like her. So I damn near bought like maybe 10, 15 of her books off the strength of her just being cool as hell. Brandon A. I damn near got her whole catalog. I've only read like 4. Cause I just like these people. They seem like good people.
I'm the same way. How many do you know? How many you're away from having a complete library?
I slick think I'm like maybe like 80 or 90 away. Yeah, and it's crazy because last year, February ish, I think, is when I really started buying books. I had a total of like maybe 60 some books. So in that year span, I done bought hundreds of books, which is crazy.
Do people assume that you're a bookworm because they see your shelves? Like that's all. I mean, even though we just reading books a lot, but
No, because even my people come over here and they be like, "Girl, you didn't read these books." And I mean, I can't call them a liar because I haven't read all these books,
but you read a lot of books.
But I'm always reading though, so hey, I always got that Kindle on me. Everywhere I go, the Kindle is with me.
So you name your Kindle.
Yeah, we got Kindleisha, we got Tablisha, and then we got Michelle. Michelle is my mint green Kindle Basic, my little mini one.
Why Michelle?
Because she mint green, and I needed the name with an M. And Michelle, I actually at the time when I got it, when I was opening it and like decorating it, I was listening to "Cater to You" by Destiny's Child, and Michelle part was on, so I was like, "That's a very fitting name."
I cannot take you serious.
Michelle.
I know you serious, but I can't take you.
I'm dead serious. You think I'm playing?
Michelle.
I think it's a nice name.
So you do know Michelle is my middle name.
Is it?
It is.
Nicole Michelle. I like that.
It is.
My middle name ghetto. It don't go with my name at all. How you name me Brittany and they give me the ghettoest middle name you could possibly think of?
That could have been
Mm-mm.
your first name.
It actually was about my first name, and that probably wasn't going to go over well.
I'm not gonna even ask. I don't even want to know. All right. All right. Okay.
I'll tell y'all later.
Let me ask you a few of these questions. Um, what's your favorite genre to read? Genres to read.
Horror, thriller, mystery. That's basically one genre. Then urban, of course, urban anything. You know, urban goes with any genre. Urban, and then sci-fi, fantasy, and then romance. And I say romance by itself because urban romance is something totally different than romance. Because urban romance to me is literally all of those things I just said. It can be all of those things I just said in one book. I don't really. I have contemporary, and I won't say I won't read contemporary, but that's not my. It's too cute. Like I like book. I like to start the book and somebody dying immediately. What?
Why
I
they
like
got?
dark romance. I be needing somebody to be crazy. Somebody to be unaliving somebody. As soon as by page 3, somebody need to be dead.
Girl, not by page 3. Somebody got to be unalive.
I do like I do like historical. I'm just now getting into historical anything. I actually haven't read a historical romance yet, but my first historical, I don't know what's that. Oh, it's over there. My first historical was Reformatory, the Reformatory. But I still never redo, but that's a historical horror. That was that's a 10-star book. I don't know.
Okay.
I actually read. I don't know. I read everything, but when I first got into book talk, I read nothing but thrillers. I didn't even read urban nor romance, like none of that until book talk.
So you read across the board. Like I'm very clear that I prefer to stay with people of color. I'm very clear. And no shade to nobody else. Your book might be wonderful. I'm not the audience for it. I'm just not. I just don't have the attention span. I watch enough news. I go to work every day. Day outside. It's enough of it for me every day. I prefer to enjoy the community from which I come from, whether it be paranormal, romance, or whatever. What books don't you like?
Christian fiction. I'm not reading no Christian romance. What even is that? Why is that a genre?
They want to include the Lord.
My whole thing, if you want to read a book, if you so holier than thou to where you feel like you can't read anything else, you just read the Bible. God gave you a book to read. He gave you the Bible.
True, true.
I
Why it
just
just can't be romance?
I don't like that whole Christian anything because now I feel like you're playing with Jesus. Why you gotta add God into it? No,
Maybe
no.
maybe they're trying to send a message.
What message?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they're trying.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't like nonfiction because I am starting to get into memoirs.
Yes.
I do. I'm starting to like those. I'm currently listening to Viola Davis's memoir, and she's the one doing it. And yeah, make you cry. She did been through some things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a really good one. But other than that, I don't like no other kind of nonfiction. No, I don't like no self help. Do it like I need help. Like I don't. I mean, I probably do need help,
That's
but
why.
not that kind of help.
Just a little bit. Just babysit on that lady couch a little while.
I don't know, but I read everything though. So you know what my thing is? I feel like I give anything a chance once,
Mm.
and if I don't, except Christian fiction, but I give anything a chance once, and then if I ain't vibing with it, I probably won't go back over there.
Not go over there.
Mm-mm.
So, would you agree? And someone I was a prior author said this to me that uh, the palm colored side, and because I'm not trying to call them out like that, well I am, but they their mafia romance is our urban fiction.
Facts. Mafia and urban, literally the same damn thing. First of all, their urban is not does not equate black. So I need a lot of people to understand that as well because palm colors can write urban too, but the urban fiction that we read, most of it is it gets the same. It's the same thing as mafia. It's just one in technical terms. The way we see it is black and white.
Right.
And so it's crazy to me when people come on, they be like, "Well, I don't like urban fiction," but they be eating up a mafia romance. What's the difference?
Okay, let's talk about that. Like for real. Like it bothers me when a person of color who's an influencer or calls himself an influencer, and there's several of them out there that make these videos that all black urban books are nothing but pedophilia, or it's always somebody unaliving somebody. It's always it's struggle love. It's all these different things. What's your thoughts on that?
I
What's
don't
your
pay no mind because the same people who be saying that shit read Credence and loved it. That little girl was 17 fucking her uncle.
Ooh.
But urban fiction is where you draw the line. See, that's the thing. Like, you can't be picking and choosing when you don't like something. That's not how that works. So you just gotta pay no mind. Because at this point now, I feel like a lot of the videos that we see now that's coming out is for clickbait. They want the engagement because they know that's gonna rile up the blacks. Because you saying that now, I pay them no mind. Because honestly, first of all, a lot of them they say that, but then they don't know what urban fiction is. Because I literally just talked about this earlier. I seen earlier today. I was scrolling, and it was a girl who was just like, am I the only one? Like, I don't like urban, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that because that is a select genre. But then I went to the comments. I mean, because she didn't say anything bad about it. She was like, that's not for me, which I respect that. But I went to the comments, and then there's people in the comments talking about, oh, well, you just have to find the right book, quote unquote. But then they're talking about, yeah, I found something that I really like, and they're naming A.E. Valdez and Robert Renee. That's not urban fiction. That's contemporary romance. So that's why I feel like a lot of them say these things, but they don't know what urban actually is. That's a whole nother problem. Because A.E. Valdez, you thought that cute ass book was urban?
And it's not.
Not even close.
Not and it's not.
Not even close. Robbie Renee, you thought she was urban? I've seen people put uh Brianna Michelle urban. That's not urban. None of that is urban. I don't think nobody really know what urban is.
I think because they feel like it's
They see black.
DEI.
That too. They see a black person up and they just
Everything is
assume it's
urban.
urban.
And we all read the same thing.
The whites are writing urban fiction. Yes, they do. They call it mafia romance. Or mafia whatever.
Right.
Thing. It's the same exact thing.
What's your thoughts on not so much how can I say this without canceling myself? um what's your thoughts on when when white authors write black characters and try and get our dialect and mannerisms and
I don't mind a white author writing a black character as long as that character is not the main character. If you want to put them in the book as a sub character or whatever they are doing in the background, cool. But I don't think a white author can really write a black. You don't know nothing about it. you can't. It's not enough black people you can ask to be able to write a black character as a main character because you have to really know the emotions, know the things that you're writing about, and they will never know that. And I don't care where you grew up at, because I mean, there's some white people who grew up in the hood with black people, but even still, they've always been labeled as the white boy from the hood. Like you're never still gonna know what it's like to be a black person. But I've read books by white authors, and they have black people in the book. As long as they do it tastefully, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem when they try and pin us all to be the same character.
Because they don't know what they're doing. Because then they write it as a stereotype. It's because that's all they know. So I prefer them. Like the whole situation with who was that author? I took up for her and I forgot her name. The author who said that she doesn't feel comfortable writing black authors, and they was like, "Oh my god."
I forgot what her name is. Is that the one Storm? Not the one Storm.
Oh, that's not Emily Rabb. No,
Rena Kent.
Rena Kent. Like I respect that wholeheartedly. If you don't want to write a black character, don't, because what's gonna happen is if they don't write them, then they'd be like, oh, okay, well, you're not including diverseness in your books. They're white. We have black authors who have strictly black characters in their books. So what's the difference? That's they're writing about what they know. But then if she was to write a black character in her book and she says one thing that's wrong, you know, cancel culture around here is strong. One word can ruin her whole entire career.
Right.
So I respect any author who feels like I'm not writing about something I don't know about. Why would they? And I'm not saying about like things because we don't know about everything, but do your research. But that's like talking about somebody's mannerisms or somebody's culture, like as far as like I don't know, because I feel like you gotta do your research, but I just feel like that right there is black and white, and so they can't do that. I wouldn't recommend it personally.
Well, what are your thoughts about black authors who turn their characters white in order to get movie deals or whatever?
They
Do you
sold
feel
it
like
for
they should?
$1. No, they sold for $1 is what I think. Because now you gonna let them folk whitewash your stuff. And that ain't the story you wrote. And I get it, everybody trying to look for a way to be there. But if that's how you gonna do it, I'd rather you just sit back and waste your time. A lot of people are rushing the process of, and I can't see, I ain't no author, but why would you do that? That's not the story you wrote. So then what's gonna happen is we're gonna see something that you didn't write because you let these people change your whole story. And then
Right.
you gonna get backlash because we're gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Why not wait or go the other route? Everybody wanna go big the first time. Nobody wants to go the other way. They want to be indie, but there's indie like movie like Rowdy. She turned the indie books into movies. Why not go another route? Somebody gonna let you keep your story because you go with the big five. They're changing everything you wrote in that book. I guarantee you, unless you write, because there are some black authors who cater to the white
True.
side, so they might be okay. But to say like an urban author to get picked up by big five, they're changing everything you wrote to fit the white people. And it's crazy to say that, but that's what they're gonna do.
What's your thoughts on interracial romance books?
I love IR. Because everybody black to me, I don't give a damn what color you said people was. When I read it, they black.
Everybody got to be black.
Everybody black. That's the whole point of reading. That's why I never understood I can't see myself in this book or I can't relate to this person because they don't look like me or blah, blah, blah. Everybody black to me. And then but I will say, I only read interracial romance written by black authors. I don't want to read interracial romance written by somebody else because
I like that they take care. I like that they take when black authors write interracial romance. It seems like the white boys or the whatever nationality they may be. They have
first of all, you forget that they're whatever they
Right.
are. Like J. Nell, Kenya Gory Bell,
Mo Flames.
what's his name?
Mo Flames.
Right, I still haven't got to a catalog. But like those books, you forget that they're not because it's a black person writing it, so they're still writing that character, even if they are Romanian, Russian, whatever they are, they're still writing it with a black person's twang on it. So they always still until they say that C word, then they kind of throw you out of there for a minute. You gotta reel yourself back in there because you know. So they say that C word, you be there with them.
It depends on who's writing it because I was listening to it wasn't Janelle, it was somebody, and they when the black girl when it was in her perspective, it was DICK, but when the white boy was talking, it was COCK.
And you know what? I used to be the biggest hater of that word, but now it's just like, okay, whatever. It's in
But
there. I'm not a fan of it, but whatever.
but are we too hung up on words?
Shit, I am. I don't play the foes, moist foes. I
Sound like you got a yeast infection.
hang up on you. I'll fucking return the book back to you. Especially if you keep saying it over and over again. Like I'll let you slide now. If you keep saying it, because now I'm cringing. I'm cringing. Why is it then? It'd be like the ropes of. Why is it so much of it? Like I have questions. These people sometimes need to go to a doctor. It's no longer getting me there. They sound like they got an infection.
Not an infection.
I'm just saying. It be coming
So,
out in clumps and lumps and just be a lot going on. You watching it ooze out and it be in clumps. That's a yeast infection. Here's a yeast infection, sir.
okay, so like in Victoria's in the Devil Wear Baccarat, and he went and got her bonnet, and she had to explain to him why she wore that bonnet every night. I don't know if I've seen it in the reviews, but I saw where people were like, why she got to explain? That's not his culture. He didn't know.
He didn't know. And I like when they do that because they're not going to know that. Because if you put it in there and then they talking crazy about the bonnet, or it sounds like, oh, why y'all wear those things in your head? That sounds crazy in the book, rather than him asking like, oh, what is that for? And she's explaining to him, oh, this is to protect my hair. His people don't wear those on their head, so how is he going to know that?
Right.
It's just like you go into somebody's house and they're doing another culture where they have to like pray at certain times, or you gonna ask questions because what is going on you don't know.
Right.
I actually like that's why I only read interracial by black authors because they take care of the black character.
Yeah.
In the book.
And the white character.
They do. They take care of what.
They take care of both.
Most of the times, the characters don't even be white and black. They be like something else. I've only read a couple where they were actually white. Like J Nail, are they like Romania or something? Like they're not.
Yeah, they're something else. They're from like I forgot what she said. But they weren't completely like white.
Right.
So okay, so inquiring minds want to know, and inquiring minds me, Nicole, when you gonna catch up on J Nail's book?
What book you on?
I'm waiting for you. I just finished the general.
Man, come on down the steps, bro. Don't stand there and look at me while I'm doing it. Wait. So because I need
you 2 books behind.
So what book you on?
You 2 books behind. So I've done Peter.
Because Joseph is after Peter, right? Ain't Joseph after Peter?
It is.
That's the book I'm on. I'm on Joseph. Whenever I started, that's the book I'm gonna be on.
Only because I just got him today. It's Jag, Atlas,
then Peter, then Joseph, right?
Yeah, and then Asher.
So you on Asher?
No, the general. I'm getting ready to start Anson.
Oh. Excuse me.
I need you to catch up, Ryan.
But I feel like I could catch up. If I start Joseph, I'm gonna keep reading. Because that's how it was when I started Jag. I read Jag, then
Atlas,
then Peter back to back to back. But you know me, I be reading 600 things at one time. So
How do you keep track? Because I can't.
Because I never read the same genre. They be different books, but it's not the same genre. I can't read multiple books in the same genre because then it's gonna start confuddling with each other.
I can't do it. I be trying. My attention span is that long.
J Nail, J period Nail, Nell.
Yes. So if you never, I just got this today. How pretty, right? But this is
Did you
J
get the
now.
whole series, or did you just get a couple?
I got the whole series. First of all, I'm like you. I'm probably about 250 books off from having a full library.
You buy book. I feel like you buy more books than me.
No,
Because every other time you
no.
open the box every other day.
I might open up a box, but it's like a book or two. You be ordering from Books a Million, and the discounted book store.
Hey, I got the membership at Books a Million, and they be giving good coupons.
See,
I be feel like I'm losing money if I don't buy the book.
see.
What's considered a full library technically is considered $1,000. Bro, get cute.
I'm probably about. I probably got about 750.
But people think I got. I mean, I do have a lot of books, and I do buy a lot of books. But then I get sent books. Like
Yes.
I get sent a lot of stuff. I got a package now saying that was outside. I don't even know who that package is from. So I have to open that and see what that is. But yeah, I just get books.
What's your thoughts about people who want to get free books and why they? Because it's girl, my nerves be bad. They be making my nerves bad about these influencers who feel like they should be at certain events. They ain't put out no videos. They don't be doing decent book reviews. What's your thoughts on all of that?
Watch this. You got something to say? I told you I'm an influencer. You don't care? Not keep up the good work. I don't know. People always want something free. I thought she was gonna say me do. Oh, I thought she was eat my food. Anyway, people always want something free, but then they don't post no content. Like the girl who remember the girl who like with the cold situation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them they be like people got to pay them X, Y, and Z to read or review their book or whatever, but you ain't even got no followers. What they paying for? Or engagement. Their videos get 50 views.
Do you feel like people should pay for book reviews?
No, because book reviews and book promotion is two different things.
Very true.
A book review is just you just reading a book, telling whatever. But book promotion, that's something totally different. Now, book promotion, yes. That yeah.
I'm sorry, my phone. I feel it about to ring. Let me turn on the do not disturb because I feel like my father about to call. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yet again. He's gonna call again.
Yes,
Yeah, he texted. Who taught him how to text? I don't know. So, question: who is your book boyfriend or girlfriend? Who's your book husband or wife? Your book boyfriend or girlfriend? And who you sliding with?
Dang, I had this. I thought this question out earlier when we was on live, and I forgot.
Listen, I told you what I was gonna ask.
But what was the order you said? A
Husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, and who you sliding with? And what book is from?
Monster is first. So that's the husband. That's from Phil King.
Okay.
Masterpiece. Then we got dang, I just read that book. It's from not Brandon A. From Brianna Michelle Donovan. From dang, what's the name of the book? It's part of the series with the brothers.
From Brianna Michelle?
Yeah. The first book was he was a soccer player, I think, and then one brother's like a baseball player or something like that.
I didn't read that one. If only And I don't have it right here because I know I bought it. I
I
just
forgot the
haven't
name of
got
the
it.
book, but Donovan is that one. Maybe I Love You.
Okay, maybe I love you. That's right.
In the last one. I'm going with Capadonna.
To slide with?
I just want to get on the motorcycle on the highway. I don't like danger like that. He be putting them in danger.
Okay.
I ain't no ride or die.
Listen, yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh,
No, no, I can't do Diesel, Sammy. I thought about Diesel. I thought about him earlier when we was talking about that. But Diesel's a little too unhinged. Diesel's like a play toy. Like he be doing stuff unhinged. He put you in danger. See, I don't want to be with nobody that put me in danger.
let's see. That you know who my book husbands are,
You
right?
have 20 of them.
No, I have
Six.
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 I have six.
That's a lot of husbands.
I have Peter Bennett, Ian Nevin Law, Santiago Wellington. And if y'all don't know what books they from,
Who was Santiago?
that's from Doctor's Orders from
Oh,
Ebals.
that's
Stacks. Fax's brother. And then I have Ethic. And then I have did I miss somebody? I think I missed somebody. Peter Bennett. Did I say him?
you said him first.
I have Everett Big South McLean. Stop playing.
Who was
Big
that from?
South.
That's Alexandria House.
He gonna forever be Book Bay. My husbands are Shane Duncan from Olivia Linden. He forever gonna be my boyfriend.
Is that from her series?
For yeah, the last book.
I I bought that whole. Bro, I just be buying books. I swear.
That to me, I loved it. The RBN series, I did. I loved it.
I haven't heard one bad thing about it. I'm gonna get to it.
But it is contemporary.
I don't see the thing about it is I don't like contemporary. That's just like, oh, they met, they fell in love, they hold hands, they do
No,
the
it
cute
was a
stuff.
little drama.
I like drama, and if you put drama in it, it's gonna keep me entertained. Like I can go without all the bang bang shoot 'em up. Like I ain't gotta read that every time. But if your contemporary is just full of fluff, like it's just real cute, I only like that in YA. I'll take it in YA. But if it's adult, like I want something to go on. I don't want it to be just like, oh my god, I met him in a grocery store, we fell in love, then we had kids. That's boring.
I would say it's more of the lines of everybody had their own story, and everybody had their own fair of drama, whether it be miscommunication, whether it be um, they playing games, whether they be like, oh, he don't want me, but they really do, or they trying to act like they don't and they really do. High school shit. So
High school, high school shit. That's exactly what that is.
high school shit. But again, it happens in adult life. Um, what's your favorite ingredients for a good plot? What do you look for when, not so much look for, but what do you like when reading a plot? What needs to happen for you?
What genre are we talking about?
What genre do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I feel like any book has. I'm not gonna say have to have, but if I'm talking about romance, I like suspense in my room. I need like something to be happening. Like I want like a something messy to be going on. And I love like what Tally was saying earlier. I like secrets. I love for us to know a secret, and then when you trying to figure out like when is somebody going, you know what I'm saying? I like drama. It got to be messy. I like messy. I like humor.
Yes.
I like humor. Lady Nisha, Latoya Nicole, they got the humor down pat. Even and Monique, she has the humor. RBJ, they
Oh,
like books like that. Like they have the plot, and it's like it's the love aspect of it. Like the male main characters don't play, but I love that too. That has to be in the book. Like I need him to worship the ground she walks on at all times, even when they mad at each other. I still need him to can't breathe without her.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. I like that definition. I might have to steal that. I'm about to use that.
that's all.
Yeah, I like that. Um, what's the ingredients to a good character for you?
Not to be damn dumb. I can't stand no dumb character for 300 pages. Where is the character development? Where was your editor? And she ain't want to tell you. You need to wrap that dumb shit up by page 65. She need to start knowing her worth by page 150. That you know what's crazy? I kind of like the dumb characters, but then I be like to watch their growth. So you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm crying over a man who ain't even bought me half a meal. Light goes off. Maybe he's not the one. Let's boss up on him and do something else. I don't like no dumb character. So I like her to be, I don't know, dominant in a sense,
Right.
but still soft.
Right.
Dominant but soft. But I definitely like them to have a snappy mouth. I like her mouth because I always got to come back for everything. So I be liking for her to be able to stand 10 toes down when somebody like snapping at her, or it ain't got to be him. Like just anybody in the book, like especially you know like they add like the family members who be like doing whatever. I like for her to be able to stand her ground and not let people like run all over her and stuff. Cause I be up here cussing.
Girl.
Cause that was me just I just finished what is it, Captivated by Danger.
Hmm.
And you know the mom and the grandma in that book, I could have whooped their asses. How you? What do you mean? Like you want me to be around y'all and y'all let my cousin cheat with my damn husband? And you want me to come to the wedding? You lost their damn mind.
I'm
Which
hollering.
your mind you call me?
Oscar Raven.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. But I just like I think the main thing I want them to have some common sense. A lot of these characters don't be having no common sense, and then they write them to be like these damsels in distress, and I just be like, for what? You can write them to be strong. You don't have to write a damsel in distress. They both can be dominant, but I don't know. People don't know how to write.
What's your thoughts on age gaps?
As long as they both grown, and I
What
mean grown.
I'm talking about, say she's 22 and he's 62. Is
That's
that too
her,
much?
that's her nasty ass gonna get worms. Yeah, she grown though. She grown. Is it weird? Yes. Would I still read it? Yes. She grown.
Why is it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why she gotta get worse?
You gonna get worms.
Oh
You
my God.
when
I
you
can't.
that
I
young,
can't.
you
I
should
can't
you
with
shouldn't be
you.
messing with nobody that old when you that young, bro. You gonna get worms. And I'm gonna keep saying it.
Oh my God. That word. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. What do you want to see more of in books? Like what type of what do you want authors to write more of?
Dark romance, especially coming from black authors. I feel like a lot of our black authors are really scared to go down the dark romance lane. Some of them are tapping at the door. Masterpiece, she there. Tay Monet, she's slowly getting there. Victoria, she getting there. Shit, Latoya Nicole, she came out the gate. But I told her, you got if you gonna write dark romance, you really got to go to hell. And I say that to say I don't be saying this to be saying it. I say it because I read a lot of dark romance from our other counterparts, and they go to hell. Like them people be doing some very questionable things, and I feel like our black authors be so scared to say it because of what somebody gonna say, or they have a fan base already, and they be like, my fans like urban, they're not gonna like this, so I'm not gonna write this. But there's always a fan base for everything.
Right.
You're gonna build new fans. It's like an author that writes in multiple genres. They're not gonna like everything you write, but I feel like I want to see more dark romance from black authors.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I would like to see more not that they're not writing it, but I would like to see more paranormal and fantasy. They're getting there.
They are,
They're
yeah,
getting
that
there.
too, for sure.
I like to see more dark romance. I touch. I put my baby toe in, and I think I done fell in love with dark romance. So
And it's levels to the dark romance. It's definitely levels to it because there's like, because me personally, I feel like black urban romance can kind of teeter on that line of dark romance sometimes because some of the
not a
stuff you
dark
read in the
element.
books, yeah, it can get there, but that's not the dark romance. I mean, I love it, but when I say dark romance, I want you to go to hell, like really take it there. Like I want you to be doing some questionable things. Like I feel like a good dark romance is where the author writes something and it's so like left field, but you be like, that's dead ass wrong. But why do I think I like that? That's what I be want people to write. But I feel like a lot of black authors are scared of that. I don't know why, because I'm gonna read it. So y'all need to
Me
write.
too.
I don't know what
Me
y'all do.
too. I like dark romance. I just think that uh you have to, don't come in here teetering with it saying it's dark. No, if you're gonna write it, and be unapologetic about it. You're gonna find an audience for that particular genre. Everybody's not gonna like everything, but I'm looking at you, I'm side-eyeing you if I know you've been writing contemporary all this time, and then you come with this dark romance and it's some bullshit.
Because
I'm
you could have left that one in the drafts. You didn't even have to waste your 150 on that ISBN, whatever that shit called. You could have kept that one in the drafts.
I need if you're gonna go to hell and enjoy it. Enjoy the process of it, and then walk away from it and leave it in the air. Leave it with God.
Facts.
Um, let's ask some questions about you.
Girl, what you want to
Describe
know?
yourself in one word.
In one word?
In one word.
I don't, I don't know.
I have a.
I would say goofy.
You say
That is
goofy, I say funny.
goofy fun. Like yeah,
I
that's
say
me.
funny.
That's
Hmm,
me. All
okay.
that.
What would people be shocked to know about you?
I'm thinking hard. Hmm. You want some like surface level, or you want me
How
to?
about whatever you want to give?
Uh, something people. I don't want kids. And when I say that, everybody be like, I don't want kids, and then eventually when they mean it like right now, like I want to wait till I get married, or I want to wait till I'm. No, I don't want kids at all ever.
Okay. That ain't the ministry that the Lord gave you.
Fuck them kids. It's team fuck them kids forever. I love kids. I love other people kids, but I don't want no kids. That ain't in my ministry. I don't think people understand like that's a responsibility that I don't think I was born to take on. I want to take on that role. That's why God made me like girls. They can't get me pregnant.
Okay. I have nothing for that one. Um, what was the other question I was gonna ask you? Shit. Uh, well, hate to see you coming.
My bed. Y'all know me. Every chance I get, I'm in a rubbing my feet together. My bed hate to see me coming. A nap hates to see me coming. I'm a professional nap taker. I love naps. I love a good nap. I take naps when I'm bored. I just like, oh, might as well take a nap. I ain't doing nothing else. I don't need to be sleepy. But I'm gonna go lay down. As soon as I lay down, it's a wrap.
That's funny. That's
I'm
funny.
serious.
That's funny. Um, my favorite, I have these favorite questions. What's your idea of the great American novel? And do you feel like Black authors have reached that? And what books would you say are the great American novel? Have the characteristics of a great American novel?
I feel like a great American novel can be anything simply because reading is very subjective. So we can't. I don't think we can actually put like main things that are going to make a great American novel because reading is so subjective. But I will say, I feel like a great American novel is a book that makes you feel. And when I say feel, like you feel, it touches all five senses. Even though it's a book, it literally touches everything. It's something that's going to stick with you for years to come. A book that you can, even though if it's fiction, you can learn something from it, like really take something from it to instill in your everyday life. And that's really it. Because I feel like anything can be, to your own standard, a great American novel. Black authors have definitely touched that in their own aspects because people think black authors only write one thing, and that's not. You have Octavia Butler. She's changed sci-fi. That's the great American author right there. Then you want to get into the urban spectrum. L. Casey, that's a great American
Right.
author because and I really hate that people put her in a box of Demon's Dream.
Right.
So much more than Demon's Dream. Like her writing, I'm reading an arc of hers. She got a new book coming, and her writing is that's yeah for sure. S.A. Cosby, you know how I feel about that man. That man, that man is a great American author. Like the way he writes in his perspective genre, he's above all other people in my eyes when it comes to thrillers. That's white. I put it in that character because we don't see. Well, S.A. Cosby gets the shine that he rightfully deserves. I feel, but it's very rare though for black authors to get that shine from the others. We might give it to him, but for New York Times and all these big, I think he rightfully gets what he deserves. But again, it's like pulling a needle out of a haystack. They don't see us as that, even though the numbers speak for themselves. Though these
Because the
authors,
killer is killing the game.
these books hitting number one bestsellers every time they drop, but nobody's talking about them on the other spectrum, on that side. So I don't know. They be trying to count us out. I
But
don't like it.
that's by design. It's always been that way. They want to control what we say and how we say it because it makes them uncomfortable.
That's a
And to
personal
me,
problem.
when we're out, especially independent authors, they just live in their truth and they find it uncomfortable. But whose fault is that? Ours or theirs? It's theirs. Because you don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't.
Facts.
So, uh, speaking of great American novels, who are your favorite great American novels? Some of them, besides S.A. Cosby, besides, because we already know, L. Casey, she's a fan favorite. In the
Um,
independent space, in the independent
in the
space,
indie
not in the
space,
traditionally published space.
I'm going Kenya Gore Bell, Latoya Nicole, Masterpiece, of course, T. Lynn, love her writing, RBJ, Brian Dene, I should say Brianna Michelle, Lord, Brianna Michelle, I love her. Like a lot of these people are not getting the shine they deserve. Like their books are really like I'm looking at my shelf. I feel like I'm missing somebody important. I'm finding it. Oh, Jessica Cage. Jessica Cage is she's genius. I don't care what nobody say. Her writing, she's tapped into a genre that a lot of black authors again do not write in. She writes fantasy, but then she also writes it's like monster romance, and a lot of black authors do not tap into that genre. So I feel like she's definitely up here. Victoria C. How can I forget? That's what I really was thinking about. Victoria C. I don't see how she's not like really big time. She deserves it. Her writing is chef's kiss. I'm forgetting somebody else. I don't like that. I don't like this question actually. Because now
Sorry.
behind me, well, I feel like I forget somebody. Well, she's not indie. She's talking about indie authors.
Jack
I
Whale.
haven't I haven't Jacquel, of course. I haven't gotten to her catalog, but I know for a fact when I do tap into it, Tannen,
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact she's gonna be a fan base. Um, one more. You need one more. Oh, this is hard. I don't like this question. I feel like Tylee.
You know what? You and Tiny get on my nerves.
The last one I will say, Kimberly Brown.
Yeah, Siobhan Latrice is
And
my favorite comfort author.
I haven't really gotten to her catalog. I read the first book of that series. What's the series called?
The Cancer Bridge
I read The Marriage Favor, but I haven't like really gotten deep into her catalog. But the last author I would add is Kimberly Brown. Kimberly Brown's pen is crazy. Yeah, I don't like that question. You should find a different
But
question.
this is, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I want readers, because there's 75 people in here, and I'm sure it's about 50 more outside the walls just watching, to know who these authors are. So if we call them out, you know, hopefully people will say, hey, let me go check them out. And
Oh, how can I forget J Nail?
let me tell you something. I got a whole list of people. Bo Flames, J Nail, shit, let me just look right here. Esteban,
Oh my God, how can I see? I don't like that question. It's Siobhan. That's my girl.
Jessica Watkins, J. Jones pen
Oh
is
my God,
fucking
J.
crazy.
Boss, and what's the other one?
What a Gangster Won't You?
When the Gangster Wants You. Them books are. I don't think dead ass. I don't think nobody can write mess like Jade Jones.
No,
She different.
she is.
Different. She different. No, for real. Toya Schlang gonna get me. That's my fave.
Listen,
It's that
Latoya Nicole,
question.
if y'all have not gotten to that lady catalog, listen, she got me with them boys. Huh?
I feel like I said it. Oh, I said her on
Lady
another.
Nisha. Lady Nisha, all of them. It's a zebra.
Honestly, all of them. Majority of them need to be. They're up there.
I'm just saying, it's a whole. I mean, and I'm not trying to intentionally leave people out, but I'm asking these authors are fucking fire. Tatiana, fucking fire. They are all fucking fire. So I just want to make sure that
I met her in Miami. Tatiana, she's very nice.
Octavia, listen, Octavia Grant.
She's in a lane of her own. Her and that ass of hers is in a lane of her own. That I ain't know Octavia was built like that. That she dragging a wagon.
Woo!
These
Oscar
fine.
I'm screaming. Um, if you can induct 3 authors into the Author Hall of Fame, and I'm going to open it up to the Author Hall of Fame. I'm not going to just say the Black Author Hall of Fame, but 3 authors. Who would they be?
S.A. Cosby.
Okay.
Tanana Reed.
Okay.
I need an urban. That's so hard. I don't like that question. I don't know. I'm picking Masterpiece.
Okay.
Simply because she can literally write any genre. I wholeheartedly believe she can write anything and it will be good. I'm picking Masterpiece. Her pen is diverse. She can really just go all over the place and it will be good. I'm putting Masterpiece in the number.
Okay. Now, who you inviting to dinner? 5 authors.
Latoya sitting right next to me. I need to laugh. I need Latoya on this side. Then I need goddamn Lady Nisha right here. I need to be in the middle of them so I can just laugh. And then who else I put at that table? You know what's crazy? This gonna sound crazy. I want Cartier to be there.
It's not crazy.
Imagine the conversation. Imagine the conversation between Latoya and Cartier. So that's 3. I need somebody else at the table. Of course, Masterpiece gonna be there.
That's 4.
Then I'm going Monique.
Okay.
I feel like that would be the perfect mix of people.
I'll serve the cocktails.
You and these drinks.
Listen, I got tequila flowing.
Period. I feel like that would be a grand old time.
That would. That would be a good time. That would be a good time. So let's talk about book covers. No, let's talk about DNFing. What are your thoughts on DNFing? And the reason why I ask this is because sometimes if a book ain't your judge, then you probably should DNF it. What's your thoughts on DNFing?
I 1000% DNF it. I DNF books on page 2. I do not care. DNF it. And when I say DNF it, it don't necessarily mean you gotta just like DNF it and then never come back to the book. It might. I'm a firm believer in not reading something if you feel like you're not in the mood for it. Like, don't force yourself to read it, because when you do that, then you're really not gonna like the book. So if you feel like you're not in the mood for it, just close it. Maybe come back. But I don't know. I done seen too many people out here talk about they once they start a book, they have to finish it because they feel bad about not finishing it. That's weird. Very weird. Because that means you're forcing yourself to read something you don't like. So now, then after you do that, then next week you're gonna be on TikTok talking about you in a fucking reading slump.
Is there such thing as a reading slump?
My personal opinion, no. I think a lot of people are so stuck in reading their comfort reads or their comfort genre, and you're reading the same book over and over and over again in different fonts. So of course you're in a reading slump. You keep reading the same fucking story over and over again by different authors. So no, I don't think it's. I think people need to broaden their horizons. I'm not saying you can't like what you like, but people keep reading the same thing over and over. It's only so many goddamn stepbrother daddy tropes in a book you can read. True. So if you keep reading the same thing, what you expect to happen? That's like I just made a video about that. That's like you keep eating the same shit every day. You're not gonna get tired of it? Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So I just feel like y'all be capped out for it. Y'all get on here and talk about you in the reading slump. My only thing is to take a nap or read something else.
There you. I'm just stand on business. Stand on business. 10 toes down. 10 toes down. Stand on business. Let me ask you a question. Let's talk about piracy for a second. I'm gonna let you go for it.
Y'all asses going to jail. You're going to the slammer. That's illegal. And I keep saying it, and people be like, they try to make reasons to justify the piracy. There is no reason to justify that. You stealing somebody's word. There's no right or wrong here. Like, oh, well, if such and such happened, then whatever. And not even that even goes for the authors who come out and they're like problematic, or they do something that's like, even then, don't be stealing people's stuff. For what? Just don't support them, but you don't have to steal the work. Because 9 times 10, if you still want to read an author's book that bad, even if you feel like they did something that's unredeemable, or read the shit on KU or however, but you don't gotta tell us about it. But stealing their work is, because I don't think stealing it is one thing, but I don't think people understand what would happen to the author if that got out. Because if you're stealing it and you're putting it on other platforms, and these authors are in KU contracts and things, and then Amazon finds out about it, you taking food out the mouth, because they get kicked out of the program, or they get whatever. I don't know exactly how it works on the back end, but if they get fined or ramifications from that, then what? Then they can't.
Where you gonna go read it? Then you mad?
Because then you're gonna be mad because now they selling the ebook for $10. They gotta make their money. Y'all didn't took it out their mouths. What do you expect? So I don't think people think about it in that sense. They only thinking for self when they do piracy, because that initially it just hurts the author in the long run. In the short run too, it hurts the author. And your ass is going to jail.
And need to go. And need to go. What's your thoughts on books that are being banned? I know you live in a state where your governor don't want us to read or write.
We have the governor from hell in Florida. Okay, that man he's probably one of the worst things that ever happened to Florida. And I know Florida people are different breed of people. But that man there, Ron, Big Ron, he don't give a damn. I honestly think if there was a bill right now to come out and say, "Hey, we're going to bring slavery back tomorrow," his ass would sign it, and we'd be the first people picking cotton by next week. He is that type of, yeah. So with the banning book thing, he wants anything that makes his people look bad gone expeditiously. And it's sad to say because these kids, especially in Florida, they not learning nothing, nothing of value. I would say they're not learning nothing, nothing that we learned. I mean, even back when I was in school, I mean, we learned bits and pieces of our history. They at least taught us about fucking Martin Luther King, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. They trying to take that out of school. They don't want the people. They don't want the kids to know nothing. And I feel like he's the main reason for it. Anything. What you? Dante, I'm not sipping nothing right now. I didn't drink it all. But yeah, I don't know. The banned book thing is weird. I don't know. We fought so hard to have the right to read, and now it's like I feel like I keep saying we're going backwards. Everything that we fought so hard for, they're trying to literally take it away piece by piece. And
But why do you
reading,
feel? Why do you feel that? Because now that we fought for this right to vote, why we fought for this right to read, write, and do and be a human, we don't take advantage of these things. What, what is? I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand.
you know what's crazy? I feel like the banning of the books, because granted, banning books didn't just happen now. It's been happening for years, but it's been at a slower rate. But now that this man that came into office and things are just like speeding and it's progressing, I feel like we should have been trying to do something. But now it's like our tails is tucked between our ass because what can you do?
Right.
It's like it's their word over ours. So they're just like literally taking everything away. And it's only so many fucking protests and petitions you can sign, and it's just like okay,
Until y'all vote differently.
exactly. And then
Until
now
y'all
that
vote differently, or and get out and vote. You,
that too, and then now that the things that he's doing is starting to affect the people that he voted for, now they want to have a say, and now they want to do X, Y, and Z. No, you shouldn't vote for him. We tried to tell y'all in the beginning. So I don't know. I'm just watching it from the outside because I ain't got no help to help nobody.
thank you, Dante. Well, ma'am, you ready to pop your shit?
Mm-hmm.
So where you gonna be at? Where you coming outside? You been outside. Where you coming? Where you gonna be at?
Yeah, at the end of the month, we had Black Romance Book Fest in Atlanta. Then in July, I'm at the Gym Awards. Then that's it for this year.
Shouldn't they be
I
voting for you? Is the voting over?
I don't know, but the link is in my bio. It's in my link tree if y'all want
Okay.
to. But next year, there's so many good events happening next year to the point I don't know where I want to be because I know for a fact I'm going to M Monique. I'm going to M Monique's because she's up the street. That's in Pensacola, so that's not far. So I'm going to M Monique. I do want to come to Napa. Napa, I want to come to Napa. That sounds fun. Um, Jaquel trip sounds.
Oh, we're going. I don't know about you,
That,
but we our group. You better come out because we're going.
yeah. But other than that, I don't know. I want to go some more intimate things. I know for a fact after this big ass event I'm going to, I ain't gonna want to go nothing else big. There's so many people. It's cooties out here. People be coughing and stuff. People be musty. People, hey, that's another thing. Let me tell y'all something. It's 77 people in here, and let me give y'all a little book convention etiquette. Put some fucking deodorant on. Okay, y'all be wanting to hug people and do all these things, and y'all be musty.
Let me drink on that.
Don't be trying to rub your must on somebody. Like no, then you want to be in these authors' faces. Oh my God, you're my favorite author. Where's your gum? You need some gum. Your mouth been closed for hours waiting in line. You need some gum to to moisten that back up.
Ooh, I'm dead.
I'm serious. I'm serious. The hygiene be a little,
Suspect.
you need some baby powder. Take it back to your roots. Put some baby powder under them titties. Y'all got big ass titties. It's hot and you sweating under there. You need some baby powder and put you some in them crevices. You laughing, I'm serious.
A little Vaseline so it can roll off and put the baby powder.
Yeah, like you need the help. Like it's hot. It's
get your
hot.
bosom together.
And these events not like a short little 1-2. We go in there for 30 minutes. We're in there for hours. In enclosed spaces. It's a lot of body odors in one mixing together like a pot of gumbo.
I don't like it. Am screaming.
I don't like it at all.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. How can people find you?
The link in my bio got everything you need. Literally. It has every link to every social media I have in my bio.
Any advice for content creators? Any advice for authors, readers? Go for it.
Post the content. That's the only advice I got. Because y'all keep talking about y'all want to be this and that. Y'all don't post no content because you be in your head like, oh, I don't know if people gonna like that. And be yourself. Like you don't gotta be doing all that extra. I didn't got told a couple times that like the big publishers wouldn't want to do X, Y, and Z with me or blah 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 because of how I am in my videos and how I talk. Who cares? I didn't work with Kennedy Ryan. Kennedy Ryan didn't put my name in rooms I probably would have never been in. Kennedy Ryan. Hell, I got Saga Press. Some of the people that work at Saga, which is Simon and Schuster, they DM me talking about we love your videos. I watch you on my personal page. Be yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't gotta be shucking and jiving for the white man, bro. First of all, it's not that damn deep for them free books. Be yourself. That's all I got. That's the only advice I got. And stop switching up y'all voices. You can't be talking in 3 different fonts in the videos. Damn, which one is you? It's a bit weird. Imposter. Guard.
Okay. Before I start with my church announcements, do y'all want a joke?
You gonna set the one for earlier?
I got many. I got 2. You ready?
Lay it on me.
What kind of birds stick together?
Doodle birds. Dodo birds. Why not? That's a good answer. I like that. What on Family Feud? Who? What was the answer?
Velcro. Velcro.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
Oh my God, my stomach hurt.
That's what makes it funny. When she fall out, I'm laughing. What's the next one? How you already laughing? You ain't even said the joke.
What did the blind man with erectile dysfunction say?
That one I have no idea. What is it, Nicole?
So none of my rides work.
Don't say your personal announcements, bro.
Oh my God.
Wrap this up, man.
Listen. Y'all laughed. That's all I wanted.
Y'all laugh. They laughing at you. They're not laughing at the joke. They're laughing at you. You keep falling out.
Oh, It was funny to me. It's funny to me.
Oh,
So wait, before I go, did you even see this?
I didn't. I want one.
You had to get it from Shannon. This is Shannon. This is
Shannon,
Shannon.
make me one because I know you in here.
Shannon. Hello, I'm Nicole from Booked and Busy.
I'm Nicole from Booked and Busy.
First of all, anytime that we online, that's how she greet me. Hi, I'm Nicole from Booked and Busy.
Anybody who has seen your video, they know how you started. Now you have 3 different versions of the video. I got you down pat to a science. If you ever need a break, let me know and I'll do the videos for you. Because it's either you gonna come on where you got like the bed head situation going on where you just really like that book to stress you out, sliding down the wall, and then you're gonna be like huffing and puffing first, and then you're gonna have that finger right here, and you're gonna be like, "Hey y'all, it's your girl Nicole from Booked and Busy, and I just want to tell you about," and then you go on with that, or you got font too. You come with that church hat. And then you talk with a church hat, that mean that book messy as hell. See?
I'm always ready.
Tell me I don't got you down pat, bro. See,
that's I'm always ready.
I watch your content and I be supporting. I got you down pat to the science.
As long as you know. But as long as you know, because that's how I'm coming.
But that goes back to say, even something as simple as your introduction is something people already gonna remember. That's Nicole from Booked and Busy. It's little things like that people can do to make them set apart from other people. Because that's something I'm gonna always remember. I might not remember what you said in that video, but I remember
I'm Nicole from Booked and Busy.
I know exactly who you is.
And she had that hat on and she slid down several walls.
Several walls. She stays sliding down the wall. You would have thought she was a damn slug.
That door right there, it'll say won't slide down to anybody I know. I'm just saying. Okay. So here we go. So y'all know I have a PR company. The Booked and Busy PR company. I am consulting for authors, content creators on how to move your to help come up with a marketing plan for your business. So that's what I do. Now, it might not look like it, but because I don't have a lot of followers, but I have a good reach.
It don't matter.
Who follow you is who you follow, and they follow you back. Clock that T. Okay? The second thing is I have an event coming up. I'm very excited about it. My first book event is a book and writers retreat. It's a book retreat. I'm sorry, not a book and writers retreat. It's a book retreat, kind of. It's a good time. We get ready to have a good time. I'm bringing y'all to Napa with me. I'm a Bay Area girl, and I live 45 minutes away from Napa. That I'm in Napa all the time. So if y'all want to come have good wine or cocktail or be lifted with the greenery, come see me, because we're going to the winery and we're going to the dispensary. We're doing a tour of Oakland, San Francisco, Sausalito, and Half Moon Bay. On Friday, Saturday, we're doing the wine country. We're doing Vista Tui, Castle de Amorosa, which is a real life castle. We're doing Sutter because it's across the street, and I like Sutter wine.
Like Sutter Home, like in the store. I like little Sutter Home.
We're going to Shandong, where they make Shandong and Moet, and we're going to Mums. Okay, so we're going to those places on Saturday. Saturday night, we're having a game night.
What's the date?
September 4th through the 6th, 2025.
I need to go ahead and get on OnlyFans so I can buy this plane ticket to California.
Oh, you got somewhere to stay?
I got somewhere to stay. That's the good thing.
So this is September 4th through the 6th. 2026. Just so that you guys know, it will only be Booked and Busy presenting this event. Okay, it's only Booked and Busy. So I know there's a flyer with Good Girl Reads, but right now it's just going to be a Booked and Busy event. All right. Um, and then Sunday we're doing downtown Napa. We're going to Jam Cellars. We're going to Brown Estates, which is the only black winery in Napa. We're going to the Black Wine Store, and we're going to a soul food brunch, in addition to all the other walkable wineries in the area. Skittles, stop it. So that's what we're doing in Napa. It will be a time. Also, on Friday night, we may have a tennis shoe ball. I'm still working out the logistics on that. So if you guys are interested in that, DM me. Make sure that you're following my website. I have merch on there, t-shirts and hoodies and coffee cups, and possibly, hello, this is Nicole from Booked and Busy. So we may have that kind of stuff on there. You can get my consulting on my website. The link is in my bio. The Napa trip will be on there shortly, in addition to sign up for the Booked and Busy newsletter, where I will be showcasing author new releases, as well as events, and the events that I'm going to and what Nicole is doing, along with my clients. Make sure that you're following my clients, author Sharice C. Carr. She just had a book re-release yesterday, Housewives of the D Game. When I tell you that book is all kind of crazy, the cover is fire, the story is bananas, and the plot twist is unreal.
It's a series?
No.
Standalone?
Yes. And it's about 109, 110 pages.
Oh, the quick read.
It's a real quick read. First of all, she's the queen. She's the queen of quick reads, of quick books. It's not going to take you a long time to get through her books because she don't believe in writing a long time. But check that out. You'll have a good time. Let's see. Make sure that you're following Storm on all her pages. Make sure that you're following her on YouTube, her website, Substack, Instagram, all the other ones. If you're looking for book boxes, Shannon from the Literary DFW, make sure that you're following Shannon. In that book box, I got a lot of goodies, t-shirts. I got this sweatshirt. I got this t-shirt. She will send you a t-shirt according to you and your size. She picks a book. You pick the genre. She picks the book. She does research in finding out what you read. So I apologize for the foolishness in the back. Skittles is back here whining because Skittles wants to do what Skittles wants to do. It's a good time. So make sure that you're following Shannon. What else? I think that's it that I have. Oh, events. So this year I will be in the Boozy Book Tour in October. Make sure that they're going to Raleigh in May. I don't have the dates. They will be going to Arlington, Virginia in October. And then I will be, not October, it's July in Arlington, Virginia. And then I will be in Chicago. A time will be had. It's going down in Chicago.
You're going to be all over the place.
I'm just saying. I'm single. I'm single, and my kids are grown.
Period.
Point blank. So Chicago, and then for next year, I am doing the Boozy Book Tour in Las Vegas. I purchased my ticket. I don't know if people get this twisted, but I purchased the ticket. So therefore, I'm going to do all the things.
They think you be going for free or some shit. Oh. These people.
I buy my way. I buy my way. I pay my weight. But make sure you're following them. They have Denver next year, which is a dungeon night. I will be there as well. It will be NDA signed. If you see me doing whatever it is I'm doing, mind your business.
Period, Tyler.
Mind your business. And then they have uh, what is it called? The Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatters White Shoes event in Seattle, Washington. I will be there. Okay. I'm also be at Jockwell Jay's event in Staten Island in June. Where else am I going? Besides Napa, and then I got asked to host Shelly P's event. I will be in Los Angeles, so I will be your host for the author takeover denim Converse event. I think April 24th and 25th. Okay. So make sure that if you guys want to come to LA, your headliners are Jatoria C, Masterpiece, Nako, and a host of other authors that will be there. It's going to be a time. And if the Lord, if the Lord give me an extra coin, I will be in Miami with Esteban. Stop playing.
I will be back. I'll be back in Miami next year.
Stop playing. I will be there. So those are the events that I'm going to for 2026. Um, if you're looking for author merch, this is courtesy of Shannon from the Literary DFW. Make sure that you're following Shannon. She does author merch. She does a spend a night with a book, which I just showed you. She also does stickers and bookmarks and websites and candles and all the shit. And all the shit.
Go buy
Huh?
books. She also just sells books.
She has a online bookstore.
She gets a lot of my coins.
Mine too. Mine too. If you're looking for editing services,
Marked by Tylee, the one and only.
there you go. Tylee has written for, I mean, not written, she has edited for the likes of Jockwell J, Brianna Michelle, um, Aubrey J. It's a whole slew of people that she's written for. So if you're looking for a great editor, please look up Tylee. Okay, marked by Tylee. She is fantastic, and I believe she will work with you regarding pricing. I think there she has payment plans or something. So make sure that you are looking up Tylee.
Get that editing on Klarna.
Listen, because when I tell you, some authors need some editing services,
A
and
whole bunch of
just know, us readers, we can tell.
We can tell, but I don't really care. I mean,
I don't be caring about the misspellings all the time,
but the
but
plot holes,
there's plot holes.
yeah, and I'm talking about them holes be deep. Like you go, like you can't be starting a book off and them motherfuckers in goddamn Wyoming somewhere, and then 4 chapters later you talking about they at Magic City. What Magic City is in Wyoming? You tell me right now. Them motherfuckers in Atlanta. They be changing whole cities. And the character names be different. Like y'all be having multiple character names in your head. I get it. Like you don't know what name you want to go with, but you got to make sure you go back and correct that. I didn't call a lot of that in books. I ain't gonna say nothing, but
If you're looking for additional podcasters other than me, make sure that you go to Black Girl Tired Book Talk, which is Storm. Uh, she's gonna give you a good interview. Okay. Jaleesa Reed, she has live on every other Monday. She gonna give you a good interview. The Umtees, go check the Umtees out on Thursday nights. On live on TikTok. It's gonna be a good time. All right. Other than that, y'all, I appreciate you, Brit. Thank you so much for being a very gracious guest. I love you lots. And I don't give a damn if you don't love me back. Who
I
cares?
do love you, girl. You Nicole from Bootin' and Busy.
You know what, fool? Get off my internet.
Is
I
he?
mean, I'm sure we'll be on somebody live
I
tonight.
believe you're gonna hang out after this.
We gonna hang out. We gonna hang out. I don't know who house we going to. I guess I'm gonna open up my house unless somebody else want to open up their house.
I ain't going to mine. We ain't gonna be able to. We ain't gonna be able to parlay because they're gonna be in the comments just talking, and I don't want to talk to them. That's why I go on other people live. I gotta go.
But
Y'all
they
see how I go
follow you,
live,
Brit.
huh?
They follow you.
I ain't telling them to follow me. Yeah, I was on here talking to my damn self, and they just follow me. I'll be here talking to myself.
I'm not fooling with you. But either I'll open up my house. We'll see if Storm want to open up her house or somebody
And
who's
see
gonna
exactly,
open.
Callie. A lot of they don't. I mean, they come in there when I'm in somebody else's live, but they don't. They're not gonna follow and go over there. If I was in my own live, we won't be able to get no talking done.
Woo, it's gonna be wherever we go. I'll open up my house, but I'm gonna end this live. Give me about 45 minutes. Let me go talk to the son and let him know what I need him to do, and I'll be back on live in at 7:45.
Damn, it's only 7:45. That's crazy. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 p.m.
Unless somebody else start their live and we can catch it, just text me.
I'm gonna go eat some ribs. So that's all I got.
Thank you guys for liking my live and all the gifts. I do appreciate each and every one of you, because you don't have to. So thank you so much. And I'll talk to y'all later and happy reading. Bye,
Bye.
y'all.